Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. As you see, I got my buddy Owen with us from Love Letter. Good afternoon, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So before we jump in and talk about Love Letter, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Of course. I'd say I really got an interest in just creating technology products in, say, high school when I was doing the FRC robotics team. So this is pretty much a competition where you get together with your classmates and build a robot and try to compete against other schools. And it's just to build the best possible robot. Thing with us, we didn't really have much funding to actually build a robot. So we had to go around and talk to local companies and really just get like a bunch of I don't know, parts made. Like most of our robot was made of wood, and then we had a few custom plastic things. And compared to other teams, but it was just really incredible what we were able to do with such a small budget. And I feel like that really encouraged me that you can build anything with any budget, really. So it wasn't until freshman year of college, um, I started working with electronics. And as a computer science major, I don't have much experience with electronics.
Mhm.
And what happened is we had this TV in the living room, and my roommate was like, because we split it 5 ways, and I owed $50 on the TV. And I just traded him my $50 I owed, or I gave him the $50 and I took his Arduino kit he had. An
Yeah,
Arduino kit is this little electronic board, looks a little bit like this one.
yeah.
And you can just program it with your computer and then it interacts with electronics. So from there, I pretty much just learned every single sensor that came in this kit. I probably did it like, I don't know, 10 times over again. And this was all freshman year. And then I'd say sophomore year, I started a little YouTube channel where I just posted my creations and little tutorials on what I did. And yeah, that's really how I keep learning, and it's all through YouTube. I learn a lot of stuff through YouTube.
It is kind of neat. All right, let's talk a little bit about Love Letter. Tell me what you're doing and why.
Yeah, so Love Letter has been my project that I started, I'd say, beginning of this year, where I was building this miniature Wi-Fi connected mailbox. This is one version of it right now.
Yep.
And the purpose of it is just keeping loved ones connected over long distances. And what it has is a companion app on your phone where you can then send pictures and messages over to it. The flag will raise, and whenever you get by, you can move the flag down, and then the image or text will display on the inside. So it's really just a cute way to keep people connected. And yeah, that's my project.
All right, so tell me about how it works. So I want to buy one for my mother-in-law for Christmas for conversation.
Yeah.
What does she need to have to make it work? Does she need a computer to hook it up to? How does it work on her end?
Yeah, so the person that has the device, it's I wanted to make it as simple as possible because my grandmother was actually one of the reasons I did develop it, and I wanted to make sure she could easily interact with it, as
Yep.
I saw this as one of my market opportunities. And the way it works is you connect it to Wi-Fi and plug it in, and really all it is, you just leave it there. The only interaction you have is viewing the messages, and you can scroll back and forth to see previous messages on the device. And then on the other end, the person who sends over the message is more doing the work. They're creating the picture that they want to send, putting text on it if they'd like, and after that, they're selecting which device they'd like to send it to. And all these other IoT projects, they have like I'd say if you ever try to set up like a Ring doorbell or any
Yes.
other
I wasn't
device,
successful.
it's not too easy.
I wasn't successful. I had to have someone do it for me. So yes, I can relate to that. That made me laugh because I just went through it a couple months ago. And I was like,
Yeah.
I can handle
So
this. No.
yeah, they have a complicated process, and I definitely think it's overcomplicated. And a way I avoid that is with testing it with people, making sure it's as simple as possible. So it's really just enter the Wi-Fi credentials, like your Wi-Fi or your name, your Wi-Fi network, along with your password. And then each device comes with a linking address. And this linking address is something you can send over to anyone. You can tell them over the phone, you can text it to them. And then once you give it to them and they accept your request to send messages to it, it's as simple as that. It's a one-time thing.
So now, if your grandmother has one and you have one, she can send messages back. Do both sides need to have the mailbox to be able to send messages back and forth?
So to send a message to the mailbox, you need the app, and that's the only, it's a one-way pathway. So you can
Okay.
only send messages to the mailbox from the app.
All right. So your Grammy can't respond back.
She wouldn't be able to respond back, but she can, on my app, it'll see if she viewed it or not.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I love it as a beautiful holiday gift. It's unique, and because we were laughing because you're not old enough, but it reminds me of AOL when getting email was a big thing and the flag went up just like your thing, you're like, but back then it was like no one sent you mail when you got one, you're like, and then you were sad because it was spam. You're like,
Mhm.
oh, I thought someone actually took the time to send me an email. So it is kind of neat. So, crystal ball time, my friend. What's the future hold for your idea? What are you hoping to accomplish with it?
Yeah, so I'll go short term and I'll go long term.
Hmm.
So for my short term vision, my timeline is as of Valentine's Day, I ship out my first 100 orders. I already have collected all the payment for that, and now I'm ordering parts and manufacturing them in my basement.
Hmm.
So the goal is by Valentine's Day, all these people have this incredible, amazing product. It leaves a super first impression, and it's going to be so good that they're going to people are going to say, "What is that?" And they're going to recommend it to them just by word of mouth. And I'd say long term, um, let's go out like 2 years
Yep.
or 3 years. By then, I'll have dedicated manufacturing for it, and I'll be able to sell it online and deliver it, fulfill the order the same day where I get the order, I can ship it, and
Right.
then they will receive it in a timely manner, opposed to 3 months as that's the current order time.
Yeah, but I really like your idea because we were joking before the show. I see it as being retro and cool for your generation too. My generation it's perfect for my generation because we get to see the little flag go up. Hey, someone cared enough about me to send me a note or a picture. But for your generation, I think it's retro. Like it's easy to just text your girl, I love you, missing you. But having it come up on there where other people at the house are like, oh, look at that. He loves you. It's a cool family thing too. So I just think I really like your idea, probably almost as much as you do, to be surprisingly, because I see it for so many generations wanting it. And what a great holiday gift for the person who has everything, as you mentioned, Valentine's Day. That's a really cool Valentine's Day gift. I was laughing when you said Valentine's Day. I'm like, that'd be a cool Valentine's Day gift. So if people want to learn more about the idea, stay up to speed on it, and see when they can order one, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Yeah, so I have a website that is lovelettertech.com. It's a little bit outdated right now because it still links to the Kickstarter, which ended a few days ago.
Okay.
But I'm also available on Instagram and YouTube, where I post updates just documenting my manufacturing process. And this is just my YouTube is at Owen O'Brien 16, I think.
Hmm.
And then my Instagram, I think, is just Owen O'Brien.
Yeah, we'll double check those. No problem. So, Owen, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to come on the show, talk about your idea. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Yeah, thank you.